on my way to see Jenny at the Cairns Turtle Rehab Centre, and she's invited me to help out on a pretty special day.
Along with a host of volunteers, Jenny has been running the centre since 2000. To date, nearly 200 sick or injured turtles have passed through the centre. Turtles like Zippy, a juvenile green sea turtle, who apparently has had a run-in or two with not just a shark, but a croc too. The amazing thing is, the whole operation is run on the generosity of public donations. Staggering, really.
Hi, Jenny.
Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice
really
to meet
good.
you.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just checking all the turtles, as I do every morning, just to make sure that they're all okay.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're here this morning because we're actually on our way to Port Douglas.
What are we doing?
We're going to release a turtle called Di, so we've got to
Really?
box her up and we've got to get going and go to Port Douglas.
You're kidding.
No, a little juvenile green sea turtle.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
you're here on the right day.
That's Di, hey?
This is Di, so this is the turtle that we're going to take up to Port Douglas.
Okay. How do I catch her?
If you just grab a Tim around the sides like that,
Yeah.
pull her out and straight into the box.
Straight into the tub. All right, I'm going to let her go past once. Come on, you. Come on, a little bit more. Well, that was fun. Hey, that's enough, thank you. Okay, in you go. I'm going to settle it. There we go.
There you go. Settle.
That's it.
Settle.
Jen likes to give all the patients a good scrub before they leave.
In the wild, what she'd normally do is go into coral, or she'd have cleaner fish out there.
Oh, gotcha.
So we just wanted to go out looking beautiful.
So you're like a cleaner fish.
Similar.
She looks
The human
great.
version.
She looks great, hey?
She does. She's beautiful. So
What was wrong with her?
She was suffering from starvation. So she's a green sea
Okay.
turtle, and we've got a lot of problems up here with starvation.
Yep.
Sea life all along the coast of Queensland has suffered loads in recent years. Cyclones, floods, and worryingly, an ever-increasing amount of pollution from the land has devastated numerous species, not least turtles. Their survival is testament to their ability to adapt as the earth around them has continued to evolve. But the changes affected by man in recent times is something nature is finding near impossible to cope with. This is North Queensland, and I'm heading out with the guys from the Cairns Turtle Rehabilitation Centre on a very special day. A short drive up the coast and we're at our destination. But Jenny has another surprise in store. It turns out Port Douglas is just a stop off en route to the Low Isles, 25 kilometres offshore. The journey gives us time to chat about how turtles come into Jen's care.
The public actually notify the rangers about if there's a turtle found floating, sick and injured. They go and pick it up. They bring it into Marla Coast Vet Hospital. It's assessed there, and then from there we take it down to the intensive care.
In the wild, turtles eat seagrass, but outside forces have decimated supply along the coast.
Why are they disappearing?
Well, what's happened is over the years we've had unforeseen environmental conditions. So normally we get a cyclone, the seagrass beds might get wiped out, but they come back again.
Yep.
But we had Cyclone Larry, we had the floods, we had the wet dry, and then we had Yazi.
Okay.
And so literally the seagrass beds didn't get a chance to
So
recover.
it's, you got from fishing and tragic occurrences there to pollutant pressures to natural environmental pressures. It's just one thing after another.
One thing after the other.
A big hole in the purse of the organisation is food.
We feed them on squid.
Squid.
But we have very fussy turtles. They only eat imported squid.
Yeah, right.
Or they eat red spot prawns, which are the most expensive on the market.
Yep.
But she's a lot calmer today than she has been. So we'll head over that way.
It's not long before we reach the Low Isles. Quite possibly the epitome of what you'd call a desert island tropical paradise. Jenny's dedicated team of volunteers come to help from all over the world. And it's days like today that really are payback for their commitment. There's always a fair bit of interest on a release day, and today's no different. The only thing needed now is a decent site to let Di go.
So what are we looking for to let her go?
We're just looking for a nice, calm patch area that's away from the boats.
Yep, and a bit of current to take her
The
out.
current to take her out.
I have to say, that's not a moment too soon. She may be young, but Di is sure heavy. Time to let her go. Undoubtedly, this is the point that makes all effort worthwhile.
You can just see how much interest is generated from one turtle. You get a bit of a sense of just how special they are.
It's all right. It's all right. Look.
She was flapping away. She's ready to go. And she's settled now, so hopefully the release goes well and she just swims off.
Let's go.
Go down? It's not too deep for that.
No.
Right? You tell me when.
Okay, put her in the water and...
Now, Di was just released. And to start with, well, she was a little bit unsure and she sort of come back into the beach. But then she knew where she was and she took off straight out into the ocean. Couldn't find her again. You must feel pretty happy about that?
Oh, I certainly am.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a worry to start with. She was a little bit, as you said, disorientated.
Yep.
But now she's gone, she's
Yeah.
out there. And we've seen a lot of heads pop up around her, so hopefully she's out there with a lot of other turtles.
I want to get in there and have a look. I hope I might see Di, but there's been turtles popping up. So this place is just perfect for her, hey?
It is, it's great. And we know the seagrass bed's out here, so
Yes.
she's got food and
Yes.
she's also got other turtles.
Yeah, well, good on you. You've done a wonderful job. Let's go for a swim.
Will do.
Okay.
No chance of finding Di. She was gone, enjoying her newfound freedom. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to swim with some of the locals. I've seen some astounding sights on my visit to Tasmania this season. But there's always one place I love to return to and someone I love to see. Andrew is a world-renowned expert on the Tasmanian devil, and it's from him that I learnt the husbandry techniques we use at the park. I'm on my way to see him now.
Andrew and Trauna Wildlife Park are specialists with Tasmanian species. Devils, wombats, quolls. And it's a special park for me because it's where I got my introduction to Tassie devils.
If you've been watching this season, you'll know the Tasmanian devil holds a special interest for me. Not just the devil itself, but its continued survival. Andrew was the one that kicked off the obsession. He set up Trauna back in 1979, and between him and his team, they've been caring for native animals ever since.
Hey, he's a big boy.
Yes, Neville.
Neville.
Neville's, he's coming into his 5th year. Amazing devil. He was run over by an ambulance, declared dead, put in a plastic bag and taken to the Mount Pleasant lab. The vet realised he was still alive.
You're kidding.
He had a broken back, fractured skull. He came here, healed up, and we used him as a founder male.
Yeah.
He's produced 2 seasons of offspring
So that
for the program.
wild genetics pretty important.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, look at you. Arf, arf.
He's obviously a little bit different.
And he's got a couple of girls?
Yeah, he's got 2 girls in here now, but then it's post-breeding, it's just socialisation now.
And it has a good feel here, mate. Happy, healthy devils.
Yeah.
Good feel. Good memories for me.
The place has changed a lot since I was first here. They've got new yards and, importantly for Andrew, an ever-developing emphasis on husbandry techniques. But as I said, Trauna specialises in Tasmanian species, one of which is hidden down this hole. I'll introduce you later. Despite first appearances, this place doesn't just cater for Tassie devils. Wombats are another marsupial species found on Tasmania, and they have a fair representation at Trauna here as well. Wombats dig burrows which can reach anything between 2 and 20 metres underground, and there can be numerous side tunnels.
One of the keys to Andrew's success is that although the wombats are artificially fed and watered, the environment is as natural as possible, with natural burrows rather than a man-made burrow. What that means is the animals feel like they're in the wild, and that equals success.
Many of the wombats come here as orphans or are injured out on the roads. Andrew uses a technique called soft release, where once the animal's issues are dealt with, it's released into the park to let it roam freely. And this makes its eventual release back into the wild a lot easier.
Settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
This is Wilbur. Now that feisty attitude he's dishing out to Andrew can only mean one thing.
Still wants to go me.
We suspect he will have mated with one of the girls just recently.
Andrew the Wombat Whisperer. Hello, mate. You're cheeky.
He's going to be a breeding male, mate.
He's a big boy. Hello. You're looking after your girls, Wilbur. So he's just a little bit fired up. Now, there's two ways that wombats can defend their burrows against predators or against other wombats. And they've got a really hard cartilage plate. And when they go down a burrow, their body fits and they can ram that plate up, block the burrow, or actually squash anything that's trying to come down. Now, the other is those teeth, chisel teeth. And they're strong. When they bite, they latch on and they shake it about, do a lot of damage. We love Wilbur, but you're a good boy. That's about as cute a tail as you'll ever see. Why they still got the tail, mate?
Oh, it's just a leftover from when they had a long tail and thumbs as well. That ancient marsupial stance.
Yep.
They don't need it anymore, Tim.
No. That's just a little stub now.
You wouldn't think they had a tail, would you?
Nah, no. Look at it.
Right, so the idea while we're grabbing hold of Wilbur is so we can safely inspect his girlfriend Susie's pouch.
Righto, so I'll try and get Susie while you're looking after Wilbur. Come here, Sus. Here she comes. Come here, little darling. Come here, mate. Got her, mate.
Got it, Tim. Well done.
Yeah. Hello, little
done.
one.
Well, I'll put Wilbur down.
Yep. Well, Wilbur's giving us a hard time looking after Susie.
Might have to bail out of here, though, Tim.
Yep, that's all right, mate.
Take her out with you.
I'm ready to go.
You get out and I'll let Wilbur go. He's gonna
Okay,
come after me.
hold him for a sec. Do you want
Okay,
mate.
good boy. There's some.
Will he make it or won't he? Stick around to see if Andrew escapes the wrath of Wilbur. Ha! Like a true thoroughbred in a steeplechase. Nice one, Andrew.
All right. Well, that behaviour with Wilbur, let's check her pouch, mate.
Okay, you got her? What Andrew's doing is checking Susie's pouch. Now, the easiest way to do that is for me to hold her and keep her settled. He holds the back legs gently and opens the pouch. Now, she's only a young female. How old's she?
Oh, she's breeding age, about just on coming on to 2.
Oh, so that pouch is, well, it's developing. There's a definite pouch there. If she was younger, that pouch would just be a skin fold. But that looks good.
Looks great. And the fur's starting to come straight down. Good sign. Bit of oil and fluid starting to form.
And she has been mated?
She has, just in the last week or so. This will be her first breeding.
First breeding. That's why Wilbur's a bit worked up.
Yeah, that's why Wilbur's worked up.
He knows.
So we'll probably have to separate Wilbur out of there shortly too.
Yep.
Give her own
Space.
space.
Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, well, good on you. Now, wombats have a backward-facing pouch too, and that's because they burrow and dig so much dirt up. If the pouch faced forward, like a traditional pouch, like a kangaroo, dirt would go in there. So, pretty clever. We're going to put her back?
Yeah, let's put it back.
Okay.
And with that, it's back into her yard with Wilbur, who's soon on the case to check out all is well.
Righto, mate, what's next?
Quolls.
Okay, beauty. Yep.
Yeah, let's check the spotty tails out.
Yeah, that's a new complex.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Paul's over there.
What's he doing?
He's with a couple of spotted tail quolls. That one is hand reared.
Look at that. Hey, mate.
Good afternoon, Tim. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Andrew calls them spotted tail quolls, but I prefer their other name, the tiger quoll. And they can be found in pockets across Tasmania, where they compete directly with devils. But over on the mainland, they live up the east coast, and they're now extremely rare. Tigers are arboreal, but only to a degree. They venture high up into the trees to make nocturnal hunts for possums and birds. But down at ground level, they'll stalk prey like snakes, lizards, and small mammals. Australia has 4 species of quoll, but the one Andrew's about to show me has been wiped out on the mainland.
Unique little animal.
This is another quoll complex. We had a look at the spotted tail quolls, and these are the eastern quolls, a little bit smaller, and there's little family groups around here.
Andrew's breeding program is designed to harbour as much knowledge as possible about the quoll, so that if anything should happen, this organisation at least will have the knowledge to know how to best treat the situation.
Right, mate.
You go in the front.
Yep, under that tree.
Yep. And because I'm going to make the noise here once you're around there.
1 minute.
Yep, cool.
Yep, got one.
I've got one.
Oh, look.
Like that. Like that.
They come in 2 different colours. You've got a black one there, that's a bit rarer. And this fawn one, this is the normal colour.
These ones are young, just a few months old.
Is Mum in here too?
No, they've been separated, so we're just now working out the males and females.
Okay.
And we'll work out which ones go with the other groups for breeding. They'll breed next year.
Yeah, and so this is a good chance. Just have a look at the condition and... OK, happy?
Yep.
All right, mate. There you go, mate.
It wouldn't be a true Australian wildlife park without a roo or two, of course. And Trauna doesn't disappoint. Here's a perfect example of a joey at foot. He's too big for Mum's pouch now, but he's still dependent on Mum, so he'll still be suckling. But she'll have another joey, a lot younger, that's taken up this fella's place in the pouch.
Yeah, let's see the old fellas, eh? The old girls.
How many's in here?
I reckon about 6.
6.
Let's see if we'll go on that rock over there, Tim.
Yeah, good, mate.
They'll come up
Straight in?
Straight in, mate. You grab that bucket.
Cheers, mate. Just over the rock?
Yep.
What do we got today?
Bit of wallaby, I reckon.
Wallaby. Here they come.
Grab a seat, mate. I reckon grab that lid, they'll be too keen.
Devils only live for 5 to 7 years, and they don't breed after their 5th birthday. So when that point comes, they come down here to enjoy some R&R and get plenty of TLC.
Love the oldies, Tim.
Yeah, mate, love them.
They're so used to you by this stage of their life, and
Just content, hey? Now, this is the boy. You can see that easy because of that big head, and he's scarred up around the back. And the girls are a bit smaller. And what they're doing here is exactly what devils do in the wild. They den by themselves normally, a safe burrow away from other devils, but each night they come out and communicate. They come together and feed. They help each other. They don't have a knife and fork. They need to grab onto a wallaby and break it apart. This environment is a great end of their life, and it's so natural to have them like this. The social environment means that they're always stimulated, active and happy. Now, this is the devil that we know and love. People think of devils sometimes as little terrors or little monsters, but they're lovable. And when you see them like this, each devil here knows the other. They're calm, content. This is the devil we like people to see. Now, as friendly as these devils are, this bit of food's getting pretty short. I don't want a finger to go in there by mistake. You got one of the strongest jaw pressures on earth there in these devils. They can chew right through that bone, as you can hear. All right, you can have it. There you go.
That's my time done here at Trauna, for this visit at least. Andrew's been a mentor for me these past few years, but he'll be the first to testify. He's still learning about how to best keep these animals. And if he's still learning, well, then I am too.
I really love coming here when I'm in Tassie. It just feels like home to me. And as a conservation and education centre, it excels.